She hugged you, just a brief touch, a few seconds of warmth, and then she was gone. But here you are, still thinking about it. Replay after replay. Not just the hug, but the way it made you feel, like something was said in silence. Here's the kicker though, if you had responded differently, she might still be thinking about you right now too, because most men, they treat hugs like handshakes, routine, mechanical, forgotten. But you're not most men. You're going to treat it like a moment that matters, a rare chance to leave an emotional fingerprint on her mind. In this video, I'll show you how to respond to a hug using Stoic secrets, quiet gestures of confidence that leave echoes in her memory. We'll break down 7 powerful techniques, each subtle, each unforgettable. And tip number 5, it rewires how she feels about you without her even knowing it. Let's begin. Present energy, stillness, is power. Let's start with your presence. When she leans in, don't flinch, don't twitch, and for the love of the Stoics, don't freeze. Like a boy caught off guard. This is not a test, it's a moment. Instead, breathe deep, slow, intentional. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your mind silence. In that space, embody a mindset. I am calm. I am grounded. I receive without need. Because presence, real, unwavering presence, is rare. Most people are scattered, anxious, rushing, through life, through touches, through moments, but the man who can fully be there, without expectation, without fidgeting, is remembered. She won't remember what you wore, but she'll remember how you felt, how it felt to be held by someone who wasn't desperate or distracted, but centered, that kind of presence. It radiates strength without saying a word. Control the tempo, mastering the rhythm. Every hug has a rhythm, too fast, and it feels dismissive, too long, and it becomes uncomfortable. Most men overthink this, or don't think at all. But you own the tempo. Here's the Stoic trick. Hold it just a half second longer than expected. That one, intentional pause. It sends a subtle signal. I'm not rushing this moment. I'm in control of it. And that rhythm creates tension, not awkwardness, but anticipation. She'll feel it like music. When the beat drops just a little late, and your body remembers it for hours. You're not trying to impress her. You're feeling the moment. And trust me, so will she. Because that half second is where memories are born. Subtle pressure. Confidence without force. You don't need to. Crush her in a bear hug. You're not trying to prove you're strong. Stoicism is about balance, force restrained by control. So give her a hug with light, firm, deliberate pressure. What does that mean? Your arms should envelop, not overpower. Your posture, upright, not overbearing. Your energy, confident, not needy. What she feels in that pressure isn't just your body. It's your essence. You're saying, I could hold you tighter, but I choose not to. And that choice, it draws her in, because women don't remember the loudest man in the room. They remember the man whose silence spoke volumes. Your restraint is power, and when she steps away, her body might leave the hug, but her mind stays inside it. The pullback smirk, silent charisma. Now the hug ends. And here's where most men blow it. They either flash a goofy grin, look confused or awkward, drop their eyes and mumble goodbye. You do none of that. You look her in the eyes and smirk. Not a big smile, not a grin, just a knowing smirk. Like you both just shared something only you two understand. That smirk says, I know something you don't. It hints at mystery. It suggests confidence without arrogance. And it lingers in her thoughts longer than words ever. Good, because while other men act surprised to be hugged, you act like you expected it. And better yet, you made it unforgettable. Say the unexpected, words that echo, the hug ends, and here comes the script 99% of men follow. That was nice. Thanks. Take care. You rip up the script. You plant an experience. Say something she's never heard, like, "You smell peaceful. You just re-centered me." You give powerful hugs for someone so chill. These aren't compliments, they're experiences, and experiences burn themselves into the brain. Why? Because they bypass the logic center and go straight to emotion. They aren't flirtatious, they aren't cheesy, they're poetic without trying to be. And that subtle strangeness, that unexpected flavor, it haunts her. In the best way, she'll remember the words and the feeling, and she'll wonder why they keep replaying in her head. The exit strategy, master the goodbye. The hug ends. Most men linger. They shuffle. They look around awkwardly. Some even try to get another hug or prolong the moment. And that kills the magic. You walk away like a Stoic. Shoulders back, gaze forward, movements smooth. You don't rush, but you also don't turn around. Why? Because the mystery is the magnet. When you exit cleanly, with presence, not neediness, you leave her with a question. What was he thinking? Did that hug affect him the way it did me? And those questions, they grow in the silence after you're gone. Don't give her more words. Give her space. Don't fill the silence. Let it echo. The less she knows what you're thinking, the more she'll think about you. Mental detachment. Let go, but stay. Felt. Here's where we dive deep into Stoic mastery. The average man replays the hug 1,000 times. He imagines what it meant, what it could become. He grasps at it, wanting, more chasing meaning. You do the opposite. You let go. The hug was a moment. You were there, you were present, you left your mark. And now you move on, like perfume in the air, sweet, subtle, and gone. This is the ultimate Stoic trait, non-attachment. You're not cold, you're clear. And that clarity, it does something strange to people. They feel your absence more than they felt your presence, because you didn't cling, you didn't chase, you just were. And then you weren't. And that's what stays. A hug can be routine, or it can be ritual. It can be just a touch, or it can be a transmission of calm energy, magnetic presence, and quiet strength. The kind of hug that says you weren't just touched, you were felt. And she'll feel that long after your arms release her. This is how you stay in her mind, without chasing, without effort, just by being stoic and unforgettable. If you found value in this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. But more importantly, leave a comment below. Have you ever had a hug that stayed with you? What made it unforgettable? Until next time, stay calm, stay rare, stay stoic.